Hello and welcome back to Elevation 44. I'm your host, Beverly, or B for short. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, okay? We are diving into another weekly astrology update. And this week, we got some sextiles going on, we've got some oppositions in the mix, and we have a full moon in Gemini at the end of the week. And Mercury retrograde is coming to a close, okay? So we're finally going to be moving toward clarity, action, and inspired communication. So let's go ahead and dive into the astrology for the week of December 9th through December 15th. Kicking off with Monday, December 9th, we have Venus in Aquarius sextile the North Node in Aries. And so this is just a real easy flow of energy going on between the two here. And our key focus is aligning our relationships with destiny, all right? Because Venus is that relationship component, and our North Node is what we should be moving towards, how we should be, that North Star where we should be headed, okay? And this harmonious sextile between the two is creating opportunities to align our relationships and our values, okay, with our karmic path or the way that we should be headed, okay? And this energy is encouraging us to innovate when it comes to love, when it comes to embracing our authenticity in partnerships. So this is a great time to reflect on how your connections are supporting your growth, how they're aligning with your purpose. And if not, we've got some decisions to make, but use this retrograde season too as a time to just review everything. Also happening on Monday, we have the Sun in Sagittarius sextile Black Moon Lilith in Libra. And the focus here is empowering truth and bold expression, because anytime we're dealing with Black Moon Lilith, it's going to be about empowerment. It's about to be about, listen, I'm a survivor. And the Sun in Sagittarius is already just bold and very full of expression and wants to kind of just be out there. So this supportive sextile between the two is really, again, about empowerment, but in the regards to expressing our truth and doing that with courage and confidence, okay? Sagittarius's energy really inspires us to be optimistic. It inspires to go out there and explore and try new things. And Lilith in Libra challenges societal norms and relationships and communication. Use this energy to really break free from limiting beliefs and really embrace your authenticity. Again, this is the word of the day, authenticity. Also on Monday, the Sun will be trine Chiron in Aries, okay? So this is, again, another good flow of communication. It's just about healing through self-expression. So this trine, the healing comes through courageous self-expression, and it's really a time for us to address wounds related to our self-identity, to find our strength in being vulnerable. So this is a great time for sharing your story, embracing your individuality, because these things can lead to profound growth and healing under this energy. Moving on to Tuesday, December 10th, we have Black Moon Lilith in Libra. There's Lilith again, and she is now opposite Chiron in Aries, that wounded healer. So the key focus coming in here is balancing our vulnerability with independence, okay? And this opposition is creating tension between the need for harmony in our relationships and the desire for independence. And Black Moon Lilith in Libra is already bringing that energy, but it opposite Chiron is really bringing those wounds up to the surface too, right? So this energy, again, will bring up some unresolved wounds or power struggles in your partnerships. Here, the key is to honor your own needs while remaining compassionate towards others and yourself, and using the energy to find balance between self-expression, So that individuality and in collaboration, or, being cooperative with others. Moving on to Wednesday, December 11th. Venus in Aquarius is opposite Mars, which is currently retrograde in the sign of Leo. And here we have, again, this theme of balancing our individuality with passion in relationships. Like we are balancing between those two. So this is highlighting tension between personal freedom and passionate expression in our relationships. Venus is seeking to have innovation and space because it's in Aquarius, right? And Mars really craves attention and intensity. But with that retrograde, we are like turning that energy inwards. It's not really being outwardly expressed. So this is another time for reviewing things, right? So this aspect, though, can bring heightened emotions and conflicts in partnerships. But it also provides an opportunity to reassess dynamics and find the balance that supports your individuality and connection. So you can see we're doing a lot of this balancing act this week. On Thursday, December 12th, we have Mercury, which is currently retrograde in Sagittarius, sextile Venus in Aquarius. And here we are focused on thoughtful communication and creative collaboration, all right? So as Mercury retrogrades through Sagittarius, this sextile it's forming with Venus is really encouraging us to think more along the lines of innovation and creative collaboration. The energy is really great for us revisiting conversations or projects with a fresh perspective because we're reviewing, reassessing, revisiting, all the rewords, right, during this retrograde. So use this time to really go back and review things, revisit things, reassess things, and also use the time to explore new ideas and reconnect with others, refine plans that align with your values in a better way, okay? Saturday, December 14th, we again have Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, trining Mars retrograde in Leo, okay? So this is really some reflective energy we have coming in on Saturday. So the key focus here is reflective action and inspired communication. So as these two planets, which are both in retrograde, align to support each other in this trine energy, it's really encouraging us to have thoughtful action and reflective communication, right? This is a great time, again, revisiting past goals or projects and ensuring they align with your creative vision and your purpose. Because we're not just doing the things to do the things anymore. They have to be done, it's got to be for a reason. It's got to align with something, right? So while the retrograde is often notorious for bringing delays, it's really providing an opportunity for you to gain clarity so you can have momentum when things do push and move forward. So you can move forward with intention. That's the key word, intention. So this is a really reflective week in general, but Saturday, I really want you to pull it in and just really just sit and think about what is happening, what has happened, what needs to happen before pushing forward. Because when Mars moves out of retrograde, things will be moving forward again. On Sunday, we're going to wrap up the week on December 15th with a full moon. Wow, in the sign Gemini, right? And this full moon is bringing in emotional release and clarity when it comes to communication because Gemini is our communicative sign. It is what rules our communication, how we relate to each other, how we process information. So this dynamic energy is coming to our communication for us to have curiosity and also to gain emotional clarity through that process because the moon is our emotions. So the full moons are generally a great time of culmination and release. And in Gemini, the energy is saying, let go of those outdated ideas, let go of the things that no longer serve you, and really just embrace new things, new ideas, new beliefs, new perspectives. Just dive into something new. It's really a powerful moment to just reflect on your communication patterns and explore how they really support or hinder your growth. So staying open to your insights and conversations and different things that spark change within you is going to be key during this time. This is great learning energy, especially with all this retrograde activity where everything is more internal, including Mercury. It's a time for really thinking about and processing information and learning new things. Now, speaking of Mercury, yes, the retrograde is over because on Sunday, the day of the full moon, Mercury is going to station, so it starts to move direct or move forward again, okay? So now we're moving forward with clarity and purpose. So take that Saturday, like I said, reassess, review, have a seat, chill out, reevaluate, do the same thing during the full moon. Because on Monday, things are going to be moving and grooving again, okay? So we're going to be moving forward with clarity and purpose after all of that reevaluating. And the confusion, the delays, all of that stuff that the retrograde was bringing in, it starts to clear. And now there's forward movement in your communication, in your travel, in your planning, in different things like that. Now, I will say, Mars is still in retrograde. So a lot of things that you be wanting to take action on, like full speed ahead, those things may still not be moving. But communication-wise, certain things will start to kind of lift, okay? So this is a great time, though, to integrate lessons learned during the retrograde period and really take some steps towards your revised goals. Now, with Mercury direct, conversations and projects will start to gain some momentum again. So it makes it a little easier to move forward with your confidence and your optimism. But like I said, just remember that Mars is not there yet fully, so things may not go full steam ahead like you're used to, all right? And that wraps up this week's astrology update. From the healing and reflective energy of Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde, and then this full moon in Gemini, the week is really inviting us to just align with our truth and release what no longer serves us and embrace those bold new directions. If you found this episode helpful, please don't forget to go on ahead and subscribe if you're not a part of the family, or just share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep elevating, and I will talk to you all very soon.